Located roughly 20 k's off the coast of Perth, Rottnest Island is a WA tourism hotspot, and for good reason. Today, getting here is a ferry ride, but thousands of years ago you didn't need a boat. The first people to visit here did so by foot, and they called this place Wadjemup. Let's find out more. Walter McGuire and Go Cultural Tours picked up a National Gold Tourism Award recently for their tours, and now they're sharing their knowledge of the island's cultural heritage.
So if you want to just grab some sand.
Yeah.
Yarnba, kaya ngalaka nyo. Kaman ka maman ka. Ngalaka mamanin man yuat ko. Kujo ba nga pangarbe yuat ko. Warbe ngalaka yaki nitya yaya wanjaba. I just called on our ancestors and also #1 boss to come bless us, keep us safe here as we walk on this beautiful island we call Wadjemup, also known as Rottnest Island.
Most of the stories Walter shares with us have been collected and shared by his ancestors over thousands of years. There is one more recent chapter in the history of this island, though, that belies this idyllic backdrop.
All these walls you see, these limestone sea walls here, they were built by the Aboriginal prisoners that started to be brought over here from the 1838 to the 1930s. So what we have down here, just past on the left, is this the holding cell. It was also built by the Aboriginal prisoners, and overnight they would be brought here and held overnight, and then taken up through the prisoners' walk to the quad. So the quad was built by the Aboriginal prisoners in 1863, and then until between that 100-year period of 1838 to 1930s, there was roughly 4,000 Aboriginal men.
How many people died?
They say that roughly around that figure of 400 men that died on the island, and the quad is infamous, or the island is infamous for that being the highest Aboriginal deaths in custody in one location in Australia. So in this area is known as the burial ground. It was used for a period of time. It was also used as tent land. So people were actually pitching their tents and with their families, children, walking in this area, living, not knowing, I think, to a degree. A lot of people that I've come to know and tell the story about this area, they're very saddened, and that they're also part of that.
So there is a healing process that's trying to go on here, isn't it?
Yes. Look, I think it's a good time for things to heal. It's a real sad history of the colonisation, settlement, invasion of the Aboriginal lands and Noongar lands, and where things are today. There's a good time, and it's a healing time.
And our talk takes a new direction, back to a time thousands of years before the more recent horror stories. So Walter, have Aboriginal people ever lived on Rottnest?
Yeah, Noongar people lived here on Wadjemup over 7,500 to 10,000 years ago. Yeah, Wadjemup is the last place of the spirit on its way to Cooranup. So for the Noongar people, Cooranup, Nyirrugup is our heaven.
It's a nicer way to think of the island, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it is.